Delta Airlines acquired the Boeing 777 partly to replace its L-1011 Tristars. The carrier only had 18 777s. Some 10 of these were the long-range variant, which has always been unpopular with airlines. Meanwhile, the remaining 8 were the extended-range variant. Despite being refurbished in 2018, which included Delta One business class seats, the pandemic accelerated the retirement of the 777 from the airline's fleet. This helped with overall modernization, greater simplicity, and better fuel consumption. Still, the type was with Delta for 21 years. So where are these jets now? Well, before getting to their current situations, let's first look at the history of the 777 with Delta. The carrier's first 2 aircraft, -200ERs, arrived in March 1999. This was 2 years after the first 200ER entered commercial service with launch customer British Airways. Delta first used the 777 from Atlanta to London Gatwick on May 1st of that year. The last of its 200ERs arrived in 2002. After that, no more 777s arrived until February 2008, when Delta welcomed its first -200LR. This was about 2 years after the 200LR's first flight with the maiden operator Pakistan International. Delta's first revenue service on the 200LR was a relatively short service between Atlanta and Los Angeles on March 8, 2008. However, service from Atlanta to Tokyo Narita took off the next day, followed by JFK Mumbai, Delta's longest LR route. The variant was designed to be an ultra-long-range machine, and Delta acquired it for this reason. Unfortunately, the -200LR has a very high maximum takeoff weight to enable ultra-long non-stop routes. It traded off passenger and freight payload for fuel capacity. Like the A340-500, this and its niche role meant it was always unpopular. Delta was the USA's first and only scheduled passenger user of the 200LR, although neighbor Air Canada continues to fly the variant. By March 2010, all of Delta's 10 200LRs, 18 777s had arrived. It was the joint largest user of the 200LR alongside Emirates, which also had 10. The A350-900 has primarily replaced Delta's examples. Delta had already planned to retire the 777. However, as with many other airlines globally, the pandemic meant it happened sooner than anticipated. All 18 aircraft were removed from its fleet between March 12 and October 31, 2020. The list you see here, collated by Flight Radar 24, CH Aviation, and other sources, show the fate of Delta's Boeing 777s. You can see that numerous jets at different times were used by the Arizona Cardinals American football team. Other jets have been stored at long-term storage sites across the country. Air India operates several -200LRs, while Mammoth Freighters has acquired others with the ultimate goal to convert them into freighters. So, what are your thoughts on the presence of the Boeing 777-200ER and LR in the Delta Airlines fleet? Do you think Delta made the right decision in retiring these aircraft despite other airlines still operating these variants? Share your thoughts by leaving a comment. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.